Hello Year 1, here is your history lesson, week 6. Here's our knowing more, remembering more for today. If you have the sheet in front of you, you can pause the video and have a go at answering the questions. Question 1. Toys are now made en masse in a factory. True or false? Question 2. What material is used a lot in toys now? A. Wood. B. Metal. C. Plastic. Or D. China? And our challenge question, name one way dolls have changed over time. Let's have a look at the answers together. Toys are now made en masse in a factory. This is true. What material is used a lot in toys now? The answer is plastic. And name one way dolls have changed over time. They used to be made from China and now they are made from plastic. Pause the video and check your answers. So today we're going to look at how toys have changed. We need to understand how toys were different in the past. We need to be able to recognize why toys were made differently in the past. And we need to be able to sequence objects to different time periods. In our knowledge organizer today, we're going to be looking at this section at the bottom. This is called a timeline. Today we're going to look at how toys have changed over time. Let's look back at our timeline. Let's start at the beginning. First, we learnt about the toys from now. Toys from now are toys that we have in the present. The recent past. The recent past is in living memory, and our parents and grandparents and other older people will remember what life was like. And here are some of the toys that would have been in the recent past. Then we've got the early 20th century. This part of the timeline is in the long ago past. And finally, we've got this very end bit of our timeline, Victorian toys and the early 20th century. A very long time ago, toys were different. So today we're thinking about how we can put these toys into their right columns and what we know about all these different toys and where they go in our history. For example, I know that my teddy bear comes from the early 20th century. And in our past lessons, we learned about the teddy bear, what its name, where its name came from, and where it comes in our timeline. I also know that this doll comes from the Victorian toys, because this doll is made from China. And China was used in the very long ago past, whereas now we have our Barbie, which is made of plastic. So our Barbie doll would go in the now. We then have some toys like our Lego bricks. which belong in the recent past. These are toys that your parents or your grandparents might have played with, and they were made in the recent past. Pause the video here and talk to your adult or family member. Where would all the other toys go in my grid? Which ones would go in the now, the recent past, the early 20th century, and the Victorian toys? In your learning today, you will see that you've got a task to complete a quiz. And the quiz is all about what you have learnt so far. Here is a snippet from the quiz. What can you remember about the toys we've seen this half term? Can you remember how they were made or what materials they were made from? Have a look at your quiz. Can you answer any of the questions? Remember, children, when you're doing the quiz, you need to write the letter of your answer in this box at the end. If you're doing the quiz on purple mash, then you need to make sure you select one of them. There are 8 questions in the quiz. Have a look back through your sheets if you can't remember, or maybe at your knowledge organiser. I'm sure you'll all do a great job at doing this quiz.